Hey folks, Mike Benzine here, and welcome to Thursday Night for Supercars America's Week 12. It's the last week of the season. We finally made it to the end of another one, and as a special treat, we're racing at Chicago. So I maybe haven't been vocal about it, but anytime somebody asks me, I've really not had a very good opinion of this track ever since it came out. And is my connection dying again? That's been happening a lot lately. Yeah, so that's going to be cool too. Sweet. I get to deal with that tonight. I don't know. We might not even get to go racing tonight. We'll see. But yeah, since it originally debuted like 2.5 years ago, they have made some changes to it, and the track is less bad, maybe even bordering on good. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I was getting like mid-pack times in practice, but there weren't a whole lot of people involved, a whole lot of people running in the practice session. So I don't know. We'll see. But we do have 21 cars here tonight, assuming I make the grid. So great turnout there. But on a track like this, I don't know. Last time we raced here one time before when the track debuted, and I didn't make it to turn one. Two guys got tied up in front of me, and I got collected in it and just destroyed the car. So I've never even seen the first turn of this place in anger. So if I can make it past turn one, it's a success. Everything after that is gravy. Hopefully I make it to the end of the race. So somehow I qualified 7th. Right next to Cam, and Ant's only a couple cars up ahead. Alright, let's see how this goes.
You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over.
Hopefully the connection holds up. Honestly, I just want to make it to the end of one of these just so I can justify buying this track. I'm not sure if there is a good side of the grid. The first turn is a left, but you can get killed just as well on the left as you can on the right. That's going to be the biggest thing, is just avoiding wrecks.
Green, green, green.
Sorry, mate, didn't see you there.
What the fuck is your
You got a
problem?
slow car on the left. Clear on the left.
13, what the fuck?
Sorry if I did anything out of the ordinary, mate.
Damn it!
I can't have it.
You've got wheel damage. Right side.
In the server in front of me, and then
Stay on the left. We got damage on the front end. Car right.
I don't know if you know
Still there.
after I hit
20 laps to go. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the right. Car on your left. Still there. Keep to the right. Clear on the left.
Cheers, Thomas.
Flat for you. start finish line. Now. You've got a slow car on the right. Car stopped on the right. You got a slow car on the right. Car stopped on the right. Go left.
You're a piece of work, Jimmy. Weaving, moving under brakes, and then bloody deliberately crashing.
You got a slow car on the left. Go right. Slow car ahead. Go right. Car right, clear. The car behind is pitting.
Gotcha, runner. Thanks, Vic.
car in front is pitting. The car behind is pitting. You're in fifth. Good job. Settle in and get a rhythm. Got a slow car on the right. The car in front is pitting. Pit box in 10, 5. You got about 5 laps of fuel left. 3, 1. You're in 4th position. Doing great. Really good job. Right here.
It's a little bit bent, but I can live with it. I think we just keep doing this, we'll be good.
We're done. Get going. Left side. Clear. The leader's pitting now. Go this time by. The car behind is pitting. Go left. start finish line. Now. Car stops on the right. You got a slow car on the left. That car is a lap down.
Thanks, Cam.
Go left. Car right.
Thanks, Bella.
Keep to the left. Clear. Right side. Clear. You got 5 laps to go. It's going well. Keep at it. Got about 5 laps of fuel left. fastest lap of the session. Got 2 laps to go. Got about 2 laps of fuel left. Last lap. Go ahead, Cam. You got a slow car on the right. Go left. You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Oh, I thought you were going to get me then, Mike.
There's the flag. It's over.
I think we both screwed up in that turn in different ways. Go watch the replay.
Nice
It's
run.
really funny.
Solid work.
Good race.
Pit box in 10. Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in. 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Oh my god! That was a workout! Started 7th, finished 6th. I'll take that. Didn't do myself any favors by knocking the front corner of the car off on the opening lap, but I don't think it really hurt me that much either. It was weird. The wheel was definitely tweaked. Like, okay, so like if this is straight, I don't know how well this is going to show up. If this is straight, the wheel was like here. Like it was just maybe like not even a half hour to the left. Which is surprising because, man, I drilled the shit out of that wall. And that was just a deal where I still, at the time, I still felt like I was getting used to this place, and I just went into the turn thinking of other stuff, and I had the car in wrong gear. That was the first gear turn. I went into it in second, and it just didn't unhook the rear axle. And it just pushed into the fence. It bounced off and managed to get back going again. I think I only lost, I think I lost like 2 or 3 positions. Which for an opening lap wreck is not that bad, especially on a track like this. But, yeah, and basically spent like the whole first half of the race up until the pit stop just following Cam, and I don't know who was in front of Cam. I just know that it was Cam because I recognized his car, and I could only focus on like one thing at a time. So Cam must have been getting held up because he's usually pretty quick, and he he ducked off to the pits. First of all, I almost got into the back of him at the pit stop. The pit entrance at this place, I think they did adjust it from where it was, but it's still kind of stupid because you basically have to park yourself on the apex of that last turn in order to get into the pit lane. And yeah, if I'd been racing against somebody, I mean, besides Cam, had somebody behind me, I probably would have driven through him as he tried to make the turn onto pit road. So I don't know if that's maybe the hot setup. Maybe, I don't know if they could do something about that or what, but yeah, not a big fan of the pit entrance here. Pit exit isn't much better, but it's more of a problem for the people who are on the track. There are a couple times cars just like appear out of pit lane. You're coming down the front stretch, you're heading to turn 1, and you're judging your distance to the wall, you're sighting the apex of the corner of the wall on your left, and all of a sudden this car will just come out dead sideways in front of you out of the pit lane, and it's more distracting than anything else. I don't think the position of the pit exit is the problem. I think it's just that abrupt turn. I don't know if there's a way to fix that. Oh, what else did I see? I don't know the name of the road, but the hard right-hander that you do before you hit like the back section of the course, where the big long left-hander is that goes around. I think it's a courthouse or something. On the opening lap, I saw 2 guys go side by side in there. I'm like, I'm watching this happening in front of me. I'm like, that's not gonna work. Yep, sure enough, one of them ends up backwards. Me and Cam squeak past him, and then I think it happened again. Oh, I don't know, probably 2/3 of the way through my first stint. I saw who was it? I think it actually was Stacy Boyd, who somehow finished behind me. Because he was pointed backwards when I passed it. Yeah, I think he tried that move on somebody, and they didn't appreciate it, because I think on the next lap he went for it again, and I come out of that turn, and I think there was Stacy's car just dead sideways in front, and the guy just must have bulldozed past him. Yeah, you can't go too wide in there. That corner is not a passing opportunity. So, yeah, just, like I said at the beginning, survived the carnage, and then came out after the pit stop behind Cam, which kind of sucked because I thought I might be able to overcut him, or I don't even know how that works. But we basically came out. Cam was right in front of me, so I was back to following him around for a couple of laps, and then I'm hoping this shows up in the video because there's a weird like shader transition on the track surface. I think whenever the front stretch gets obscured by gets some cloud cover, there's like a weird shader transition that's not as smooth as maybe it needs to be, and I would have to ask him, but my braking marker for turn 1 coming down the front stretch is, I think there's a left turn lane marking painted on the track. I think there's 2 of them actually, and the second one is the one that I use as my brake marker, and when that shader swap occurs, it adds all of these weird kind of light gray lines all across the track surface, and you lose, if you're looking for it and you're not ready for it, you lose all of the markings on the track surface. And I think that must have been what happened to Cam, because he was in front of me when I kind of caught it. He was way in front of me when it happened, and I think he just got caught out and totally lost his braking zone, and that's why he went spearing off into the outside turn 1 wall. And I think it happened to me again when I was following Scott McKenzie. And we both kind of got screwed up. I tried chasing Scott down. I felt like, despite however bent the car was and however messed up the aero was, not that aero I think is real important on this track, I felt like I could run him down, and then I got hung up behind a lap car, who we had to have been seeing the blue and yellow flags, but just didn't, care. So, and I'm running through the scenarios in my head like, oh, good, self-righteous lap car. The one advantage of those is that no matter what you do to him, you don't feel bad about it later. But he got screwed up on like the second to last turn and kind of pulled over. I don't know if he did it by choice or if he just realized he was off pace and just gave up. But managed to get past him, and then kind of played defense for like the next few corners just to make sure that he stayed back there. But by that time, Scott got a couple seconds up the road on me, so I had to reel him back in, and I'm running out of laps, and I'm like, I don't know if this is going to work. We came to the white flag. First of all, I was off by a lap. I thought we were coming to the checkers when we were coming to the white. And as we were coming through that last section of the track, I thought to myself, boy, if I just had another lap. And then we come around the corner, and it's like, hey, I get another lap. I thought maybe I could draft him down the front stretch. No, that didn't work. And once this is a weird track. Like, half of the track, it's maybe possible to pass. The other half, the later half of the track, passing is just impossible. That whole section where going around, like I said, I think it's a courthouse or some ancient monument to Governor Pritzker or something. It's Chicago, who cares? Yeah, that whole section back there is just like it's like Macau. It's like a giant no passing zone. It's just, there's no room back there. So I'm running out of options, and then we come off of that left-hand turn, and I don't know how it happened, but Scott looked like he missed his braking marker and went long. I jammed on the brakes because all of a sudden he starts pulling up on me, and I went into that turn like full sideways, half expecting the car to spin around. Somehow the rear end stayed straight enough I was able to bring the car back, and then all the way up and over the bridge that goes over the railroad track, I just lit the tires. I'm like, there's no sense in holding anything back now. So yeah, that's where we ended up. So 6th, I think I'm pretty happy with 6th, especially considering how bad I screwed up on the first lap. Where could I have finished? I think I had a car, maybe top 5, possibly 4th. I don't know. It's, hindsight being 2020, but I don't know. If I had actually made that turn on the opening lap and didn't clobber the front end of the car in, so it performed a little bit better, and I didn't lose 2-3 spots on the opening 2 laps, yeah, we could have had a 4th place car, but I'll settle for 6th. As far as my judgments on the track, I'm not as... I don't think it sucks as much as it did. How's that? It'll be a cold day in hell before I call this track cool. But no, that race was a lot of fun, and there are some neat sections of the track. Yeah, we'll see. I plan on doing the Friday race. So yeah, I think the car felt a little twitchy. I might have the roll centers a little bit too high. I have them set to high. Just because it's a street circuit with a lot of tight turns, and early on in practice, I pushed the thing into the fence like 3 times. Maybe I just need to adjust my driving style and tighten the car up a little bit. Maybe I can hit some of these corner exits a little bit harder, and we can do a little bit better. But that will be for tomorrow night. Thanks a bunch for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. And yeah, thanks to everyone who's raced with us this season. Really appreciate y'all coming out. Again, this is basically me at this point, putting this thing on, and all I'm doing is just getting the word out. Everybody's just basically showing up at their own free will. We don't have any awards or prizes, or, I mean, if you finish top 5, I put your name on the Facebook page. Other than that, yeah, everybody's just here because we like racing these cars, and it's cool to see, especially since we've gone to the time change and, different time of the year and everything. Numbers have been coming up. So, yeah, hopefully we can keep these 15, 17, 20 car fields going into next season. So, yeah, fun times ahead. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you next time. Take it easy. Have a good one.